Welcome back to the channel, fellow colorists. Jody here. Today's video is our favorite video of the month, which is our completed pages video for April 2023. I have completed 20 coloring pages as well as one large diamond painting, so I will put a picture of that in this video, and there is a short on my channel showing you that diamond painting in more detail. So I'm going to start from smallest books to largest as usual, so that there's as little camera readjusting as possible. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope spring has finally come to you, or fall, depending on your hemisphere. Today I'm going to start with the book called Small Adventures by Amanda Kastner. This is a book that I was influenced to purchase by watching Pixie's Projects channel. So hello, Pixie. I did 2 pages in this book. This page, actually, I used the Brunzell Design Series Artist Quality pencils and some washi tape around the background. I used some Gamsol for blending. The sky is actually gel crayon, but everything else is the pencil. So really happy with the vibrancy of those pencils. There is a review on the channel. I just thought I would do a review because I have the student grade and now I have their artist grade pencils. So that's the Brunzell pencils. And this page is another page that I did, and it is Neo Color 1 and an ink pad for the sky. So all of these are Neo Color 1 crayons, which are the non-water soluble crayons, and 3 different kinds of washi tape. I just kind of feel like this book, I like the way the washi tape frames it. So far I've done washi tape on each other page. So I'm not sure if I'll continue that for the whole book, but it is kind of fun to jazz up the page with some washi tape. My next book I'm going to do is A Million Sea Creatures by Lulu Mayo, and I completed this page, and I'm going to show you some reflective. I've got dragonfly glaze and over top of acrylic paint sponged on as a background, and then I've got metallic paint, the Fine Tech, on the stage area, and then I used polychromos and some Lyra brand pencils. So pulling out different pencils and different mediums from around my creative space here and making use your stash. So yeah, so I had fun with this. I'm happy how it turned out, and I kind of like that these look like rays coming down. I put some dragonfly glaze and some silver gel pen on the outside. So yeah, it's fun. Okay, another size book, Lulu Mayo, and I did this page. I've got an ink background, and then I've just got colored pencil and a little bit of dual metallic hybrid for the gold, and some washi tape on the bottom. It kind of looks like he's floating on a cloud. I kind of like how that ended up. I also put a blue heart on the page for April is Autism Awareness Month. So Jamie from Jamie's Coloring Love was holding that hashtag. So that is for Jamie. One other book, or sorry, page from the book is a buddy page that I did with Jamie's Coloring Love. This is Jamie from the YouTube channel, and I've got a bunch of different colors of sponged on metallic paint. So there's some blue, pink, green, and silver, and so it kind of, and then I did more green in the center. I'm not really sure how I liked the green in the center, but it was already done. So I used Pitt Artist pens, metallic paint, washi tape, and some Brunzell pencils. So a whole host. So yeah, very busy page. And I'm happy how these flowers turned out. I do like that. So overall, wasn't exactly what I expected when I started this page, but it's done and it's fine. And here is the page completed by Jamie. And Jamie's page turned out excellent. It's our first time buddy coloring with Jamie, and we've got one set up for the next couple months. So thank you, Jamie. Okay, we're gonna now go to Rita Berman's Seasons book. It's German, so I'm not gonna even try to say that, but basically it's a walk through the seasons. And I did a couple of pages in here. This page is one of my favorite pages for the month. It really identifies spring to me. We've got lovely daffodils, we've got some birds coming back, and we've got some Easter eggs. So I've used some glaze pens, the Pentel glaze pens, some polychromos, pencils, and some, a little bit of ink for the clouds, using a cloud stencil, just a few different ones. But yeah, that's an ink along the bottom. So easy background. I didn't do everything, I just added a little bit of clouds for the sky part, but the rest of it is plain. So that's kind of nice for me. This page here is using the Sarah Renee Clark palette number 128, and it's for Amanda Colors channel, her AC palette challenge for the month. And I also used it as the spring showers for Spicy Cat Colors, Spicy Cat Buddies hashtag. So 2 different color alongs, and just very light ink background, and really tried to stick hard to the palette. And those pencils I used were the Brunswick pencils. And that was the only page from this book for this month. The next book is Angela Gonzalez, Sea of Colors, and I've got a couple done here. First off is Amanda Colors, and I have been doing a monthly buddy color in this book. I've used a little bit of ink for clouds in the background, and then I've used a variety of markers, some glaze pens, some metallic paint on the 2 little crabs there, and then some gel pen, some metallic paint on his hat. And then I did do the whole eye this time, and that is in the glossy accents. So I've kind of been altering the way I use glossy accents lately. Sometimes I'll do the whole eye, sometimes I'll do part of the eye. So, but having fun using a little bit of glitter on top. But yeah. And here is Amanda's page. And Amanda's page turned out awesome as well. And thank you, Amanda, for doing another fun buddy color. We already have a buddy color set up for next month, and we're actually doing it outside of this book. So I'm looking forward to that. And May is Mermaid, so hope everybody is looking for their mermaid pictures. Sticking with the Sea of Colors, this is the group buddy color page that Amanda from Amanda Colors monthly color along. So this is the Sea of Colors color along hashtag, and you can follow channels, and every month they will post a new page. And this time I have done markers, gel pen, some paint here. It's acrylic paint that's, I believe, a blue flash. And so it does, it was fun to see the pictures of this page on Instagram. If you follow the Instagram hashtag Sea of Color, Color Along. A lot of people did their octopuses or a variety of purple, so that was kind of fun to see. Everybody kind of had the same idea. So that's Sea of Colors from Angela Gonzalez. Now we're getting into a bit bigger books, and I will have to shift the camera, so 1 second. Okay, this is the book The Way Home, a galactic coloring book by Morgan OBrien. This is a group buddy color along hosted by the channel Joe Zahana, and this was actually not the page for the group buddy color. That page was this page. I had previously done it though, so I just have been continuing on in this book doing my own pages, and this, because he was eating eggs, I just thought it would go good for Easter. So I used a variety of markers, some washi tape, a little sticker from my sticker books, some glossy accents, and I think I'm getting a little better with my markers. So I did some shading on Grogu's face or head, but with some colored pencil, but otherwise everything is just marker. So and a little bit of gel pen there. So fun book. We are down to 6 pages left in this book, so we're well on our way to completing that. And here we are now with Maria Trolley's book Botanicum, and I've got 3 pages done in this book. So all 3 are buddy colors. This one is a buddy color with Cindy from Instagram and a fellow subscriber here on YouTube. So this is mine. I used polychromos pencils, some this is feeling like gel crayon, and this is ink and some glaze pens. Really liking those glaze pens that I picked up recently. That's these type pens, so they're the Sakura glaze, and they're that's what the darker purple is, and the shiny pink here and stuff. So, and Cindy's page is awesome. Cindy does great work, and we've done many buddy colors. So Cindy is also a fellow Canadian, so hello to my fellow Canadian Cindy, and here is her lovely page. Thanks, Cindy. The next 2 pages are buddy colors that I did with Poet Spice, and I used some stickles. You'll see a little bit of stickles on the wings, and a little bit of glaze, but we've got stickles. I tried to really do a light, this is a peony obviously, so I tried to really do light colors similar to the peonies that I have in my garden, and then I used some ink both for the sky and the light clouds, and then underneath. And the pencils I used were the macaron pencils, so, and a little bit of polychromos, but the macaron pencils for the light colors, because the polychromos don't have a lot of pastel colors, I find, so I did need to and here's Poet's page. This is the King Frog, so this is one of the crowns that I missed, adding to my total. We've got dragonfly glaze on some of these areas, and so the wings sparkle and move. Some dual metallic gel pen on the crown, some glossy accent on his eye. We've got some ink stenciled, and I just kind of did some foliage down here to mimic that there were some trees or brush in the background. Now, Poet's page here is absolutely awesome. I just love the extra foliage she did on her page, and stunning work, Poet. So thank you so much for coloring with me in Botanicum, because this was a book that I wanted to spend some time in, and I have finally gotten to that with these 3 buddy colors. So thank you, ladies, for buddy coloring with me in Maria Trolley's Botanicum. So this is a book that you don't see very often. It was located in my second home in Vegas, so I have packed that place up and brought everything home. So this is Excellent Eggs by Colette Fergus, and I did a page last month, which you'll remember, but I did 1 page for this month, and it reminded me of a honeycomb, so I kind of took a stencil into the background and used some metallic paint, and kind of did honeycomb background. So I'll try and not make it so shiny. But then I did this in Brunseel pencils, and then I've got some gel pen and some stickles. So it's quite the shiny egg, but I had lots of fun doing it. And these eggs in this book are kind of fun and ornate. They all kind of remind me of Fabergé type eggs. So this is Easter, so here is your egg for this month. And that's from Excellent Eggs. I have been trying to I got this book for Christmas from my girlfriend Kathy, and I've been trying to do 1 Mandela kind of a month. So this is Animal Mandelas, and this month I did the sun bear, and I used some gel pen. So I used Color It gel pen, so I pulled those out because those hadn't been seeing much love lately. So I pulled those out, and then I also have used some Copic Chow colors. So kind of combining some old supplies with some new supplies, and then I did ink blending for around the background. So this is a sun bear, and the sun bear are the smallest bears on earth and live in Southeast Asia. They are mostly black with a lighter face and a golden patch on their chest. And so I actually looked up some other pictures, and yeah, they have quite the distinctive gold patch on their chest. So that's where I got the idea for the color scheme. So that's Animal Mandela, the group buddy color from the book Chris Rainiac's Morning Scribbles. This is the digital version, the Frogs and Friends. So I did 2 pictures in it. This one is not the buddy color picture. This was just an egg picture, and I thought it was fun, so I thought I would do it. I used Azafran crayons and Soli crayons with this, with a little bit of, I did stickles in the eye this time instead of glossy accents, so I've got little stickles in the eye. But yeah, these are all done with the Azafran crayons, and I realized later that he's probably in some water here, but when I was first looking at it, I thought he was like on a mountain or whatever, so that is why we have green there. So, and it wasn't until I was doing his little sailor hat that I realized that he's probably in a little boat. So there you go. This is the buddy color, or the group color along, sorry, and it is for the Frogs and Friends color along. So this page was completed with Copic, Brunseel pencils, some stickles, distressed crayons for the background, and this is Fine Tech watercolors, and then a little bit of washi tape saying Happy Easter. But it's my Fine Tech watercolors that I used, and those were the ones that I got on sale a couple of months ago. And then this green is Copic, and then for his eyeballs I did the stickles instead of using glossy accents. So just trying a few different things out for eyes, so that I'm not always using glossy accents. I love how it turned out, and I love seeing on Instagram everybody's pages that they've been posting. So that is for Frogs and Friends color along. I did my altered page for the month. Every month I'm doing an altered page challenge, and so this month I did a page from Joanna Basford's Lost Oceans. There is a separate video on this, so you can see how I completed this. and it's quite the sparkly page. I used a bottle sticker that I got off of Amazon here, and this down below is blue flash paint, and then another paint on top, and I'll just get them to show you. So in this area underneath here, I used my Albert Durr watercolor pencils, and I did activate them with water. And for the water itself, I used this blue flash color shift paint by Folk Art, and then on top of it I used the Folk Art Glitterific Tropical. And then we've got some ink backgrounds for the sky, I believe, or no, actually it was pastels, as I can feel it. And then this is ink and micron pens and watercolor ink for, I stenciled on the flowers. So I've got the fish jumping and getting caught in the bottle, and then there were fish over here, and I have blacked them out and with the paint. So the if you want to see the full how I did this kind of step by step, it's not a long video, but I am trying to video my altered page and how I alter them every month. So there is a bit of a playlist, and that playlist will keep growing every month. And to see the page on the other side, it is over here. So I'm not sure how I will complete this side, but that's for another day. And this is what I got done this month. So that's from The Lost Ocean. The last book, or sorry, the last coloring page is a first for me. So this was part of Color Your Hoard for April. It is also my first coloring page buddy color with Kaleidoscopic, and it's Laura, and she's a UK subscriber. So hello, Laura. Thank you so much for buddy coloring with me to do this difficult page. This is Kirby Roseanne's Fragile World, my first ever Kirby page. She picked the page, so I was happy that Laura picked this page, because it was hard but not hard. So if you understand a Kirby page, but I'll just read up what so it's a rusty patched bumblebee. I used polychromos, I used stickles, I used glaze pens, ink pads, and Winsor Newton iridescent medium. So on the wings, I have used polychromos pencils underneath, and then iridescent medium on top. I used some glaze on some of the wings. I used iridescent on others. A little bit of stickles on the flowers. I really like how I did on some of the flowers. I used glaze on the pestals on the flower, and a little bit of glaze. I used the blue glaze on his eye. So yeah, and this is Laura's page on this side. And it's interesting, we did show pictures of our progress throughout the month, back and forth. I was sending some updates and stuff. And we did choose similar colors on some aspects, like the large flower, but our flowers up here were different. And yeah, it was fun to see both of the pages come together over the month. So thank you very much, Laura, and I hope to do another buddy color with Laura in the future. And that is that. So those were all of my coloring pages. So a couple of things. We'll quickly go through the stats. So this was my spread for April. It was Easter. It was also my birthday month. So I will have a short haul video next week, just to show a few gifts, because I was gifted a little bit of coloring supplies, and I did want to thank people for that. I did 9 videos, 2 shorts, 20 pages. On those 20 pages, they counted for 12 hashtags. I did 6 buddy color pictures, so with 5 different people. I do limit my buddy colors to 5 people per month, so if you would like to buddy color with me, you can contact me on Instagram. I do have some set up for May, but there's always room for a little bit more. And then I wanted to show you the diamond painting that I have finished. And here is the picture version of it. And I will show you a short clip here of it right now. I just wanted to say thank you very much. We subtotal, so we are now at 1376 subscribers. So I wanted to welcome the 51 new subscribers that found our channel in the month of April. Just say hello, welcome aboard. You are a fellow colorist if you're with our channel, and I hope everybody has a colorful and creative week. I will see you next week with more videos. I am back from my sporadic being away. I did sell my second home in Las Vegas, so that's taken care of, and I will be able to devote a little bit more time to getting some videos done. I do have a new series that had started just this week, and that is going to be on background. So I'm going to do a different video and showing at least 3 examples of simple background. So we're starting off with ink, then we will have acrylic paint, and we have other backgrounds coming up. So look forward to that series. And until then, like I said, I hope you have a colorful and creative week. Bye-bye.